All right, guys, a little bit early here. Check this out. Now, bear with me, because after this, I'm going back to a special place that's been converted. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how or when, but it's unbelievable. It's the same dudes as here. You can see it's just unbelievable up here. I am high up. It's chilly up here. It's one of the advantages of that XR is that I can get to places like this early. I'm not going to go all the way in. I just want to take a quick peek. I am going to go all the way in here one day. The problem is, if I go in another couple hundred yards, it's all that. So they're only going to be in these spots, and I know they've already been all through here. I'll show you on the way out. You can see they put glyphs in and everything on the ground back there. All new. All of this stuff is new. You guys, I was just here. I filmed all of this stuff last year. Look at this. All this is new. Go slow, Mark. Relax, calm down. You guys, oh my goodness gracious. I told you, it's all, I'm telling you. They even did all, like an unbelievable amount of new stuff right where they know I'm going to see it. I mean, they want me to film this for you. I can't explain it much further than that. Believe me. I know a new person's probably like, "Roland, they don't understand," but you guys do. Not just me. Anyone that's out there has been called to do it. They would have stopped you. You would have been, they can literally go like this to you. And then you'd be like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. And you would just leave. I'm telling you that the people that do this, even a little gal by herself that doesn't even talk about it, they want her to do it. Okay, you're going to find all of this stuff out one day. We have all been employed, in a sense. Just one quick look here. I'm not going in. It's so far. It is dead. Right here is a spot where they're probably hiding on me. You notice the forked trident on the ground. Silent, which is a good sign. I don't like it, but it means they're here. Trident, field gold. Look at this, you guys. This is amazing. I'm coming down, I'm like, hey guys, like I'm passing part of their forest. I go into it's way up there, but I was like over there. I'm like, I missed you so much. I told them I don't care, because one of the big questions out here, guys, is good versus evil. What are we dealing with? And the answer to that is everything. I've never experienced anything but good no matter where I go. But my default common sense tells me that it's impossible to have either one. You don't really have good or evil without the other, in a sense, right? In a weird sense. Look how that's all off the ground. How is that possible? So it's all, and I think these guys keep me from that. I don't know, I've been in a couple questionable places, They won't hurt me, no matter what. I'll never be hurt out here. If I disappear out here, it could be non-voluntarily, but it also could be voluntarily. It's something people never even consider. When people are missing and stuff, like a lot of times it's people that, if you look into their lives, you'll see some older people that they've never considered 1 second that is possible out of millions of people missing that any of those people possibly could have made their own decision or been given or presented a choice. Not everyone is just taken against their will. There's a lot of choices. You don't understand this. I don't understand this completely. You couldn't imagine what. I'm not saying with these dudes. I'm just saying their world, their people. It's a 10,000 different things and different situations. That's why there's not a lot of people that are wrong. That are, as long as you're following that system, as long as you're here standing here, you're not going to be that wrong. As long as you're standing like this, talking on the camera because you're in love with yourself. Do I avoid stuff? You're wasting everybody's time and just and energy, and you have no idea what you speak of. You might be more entertaining than me. You might be the best YouTuber that ever existed, but you know nothing about what I do. It's an amazing thing to me that you don't watch, that you don't check, that you just decided to start your own Bigfoot like no one else has ever. We're 100 years ahead of these people, in a sense. It's a crazy, amazing thing to me. Do I care? Not really. These people can just go jump in a lake for all I care. I'm only, this is only supposed to reach a certain amount of people. And I'm fine with that. I like it better that way. I don't want attention. I don't want to talk. I don't want an interview. There's some people that do that, that want that attention. I don't want it. I've gotten a little taste of attention, and I don't need it anymore. I don't want it. All seats. Now I know they've been here. Watch this. Some of this stuff, like all this, looks different, but I can't be sure. But this, I know, wasn't here. Where did I see it? It's on the outside, over here. Right here. It's not that exciting, but it's a confirmation, 100% to me. Right here, they did this. I don't know when, but this wasn't here last time I was here. Now look at the dirt underneath it. What about the dirt designs we're finding, guys? They're amazing. Look at the glyph. This was all done since the last time I was here. Now, it might have been done before it snowed last year or something, but it would have had to been like right around then. And then you go in there, you'll see some of the most amazing structures you'll ever see. So I'm talking to the people that stand there and talk and know nothing of this subject. Why haven't you checked in with the people that have the founders of the unseen world? I know you've heard about us because you're constantly, but like my subs are constantly all over those people. Like, excuse me, there's people that have already done this. What are you talking about? You know, things like that. It's simply, it's kind of almost like starting like a car channel and pretending like no one has ever done it before. And you're going to explain everything about cars to people, but you're just making it up. You have absolutely no knowledge on cars, but you think because people are idiots that you can talk about it. So stop wasting people's time. Forward this to whoever you watch that wastes your time.
Jeez, you mad, bro?
Giant X, the one ends up in the air. That looks really weird right there.
I'm only talking to the people that understand the subject. This is a tough one for me. If you look at, you can see there's like white X coming out of the base of that. It looks like there's a staff. This could be a trick, is all I'm saying. That's all I said.
With my eyes as well. I think it's wood, but it looks like it has like eye sockets or something.
And I just completely forget all about it is what makes me the most suspicious.
Let me show you in here. I've only been in here once and I kind of remember it, but there's like these spots. So power lines, insanity. You guys, just follow the power lines. You want to know where this is? Just find power lines like this and walk down them because they're along the entire power lines where it's good. You have to have the right environment on the power lines, right trees, always pine trees. Don't even bother trying to establish, I mean, that's my opinion. Who knows what you're capable of, but I wouldn't waste your time trying to establish any kind of, it's on top, it's completely on top of the stick. Look at, and that one. This is all fresh. Just like yesterday. Tell me an animal that puts dirt on top of sticks. Oh, look at this. It's been getting better. You guys, holy moly. I haven't been in here in 3 years. Look at the walkway into here. Hey, you guys. Holy moly. It's a trident X. Look at this. I'm gonna be up with this clip in first. And then it goes on to show where I am. Wow. I don't remember it like this. You guys, look at this structure. Holy shit. I can't not say that. As long as I'm involved with this subject, I think I'm gonna talk about God's poop. Let's go over here. What I mean, like when I say holy yes, which is, why would you mention poop from heaven? What does it have to do with this? You guys wait till you see the ground. This is amazing. Oh man, they're here somewhere. Oh, look at the seat. Holy seat, not roof. Right there. Wait till I take you over there. You guys, look at this. Look very closely. This is inside a tiny, I don't even know if it's 100 feet thick, this forest. Okay? And look at all the giant trees in it. The calipers of this structure, there's hardly a tree in here that's as big as these. That's the amazing thing. It's 100 feet long. The end of it's right there, and I walked in right there. And all of that, wait till I show you from the other side. Let's do this quick. I'm really trying to avoid having an hour-long video of just monotonous, painful, painstaking Mark Abel. There it is right there. Look how clean. Look at that. Remember, if a cow sat there, he would sit right on top of the sticks, okay? This is all them. It's all clean, and it's all seats. And they put a whiskey bottle. Nice. I love when they put the bottles. It's the best. A lot of times it's older, and they put it there because they want, if someone ever finds this, a kid could here. A kid, they were camping over there, they could easily run over here. And what happens? They come in here, even a kid will come in here. I think they want the kids in here, to be honest with you. I really do. Away from the parents. Too many stories. This is their seat right here. Look at that. Look at that old bottle. I knew it was old. I knew it was going to be old because they always do it with an old one. It's like they have it somewhere. It's been there for, I want to say, at least a year, maybe 2 years. I wouldn't think much longer than that, though, just based on the impression. Oh, it's so soft here. Let me just see if I sat down. Yeah, see, no, unless you move your foot, nothing if you sit down here. It's so soft and comfy here. Look at that, you guys. So I am in the seat of a being from the unseen world. I bet my son's life on it. Not my daughter's. No, I'm just kidding. I was just busting on Tyler. If he was listening. I'm hoping to, speaking of my son, happy birthday to my grandson, Carter, who is my son's son. It was his first birthday, and his terrible grandfather wasn't there because I just couldn't, it was just too, I couldn't afford it to go. So, and I was just there over Christmas. So I will, yes, look at the berm right there. I will do my best to try to, I'm going to try to put away a couple bucks this summer. I don't know if I'll be able to. Whoops, sorry about that. Not a bad zoom, actually. And I really want to go down to visit my grandson and my son. Maybe in like the beginning of September, just for like a long weekend. So I want to rent like a hotel or like a little house like near the beach in Virginia Beach, just so we can all, I can just be with them and, be a real grandpa for a weekend, I owe it to them. I owe it to them. I got to get there. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I got to go see them. That's what life is really all about, right? That poor guy, he got in there, he never got out. What is it? Philadelphia. Since 1800. It's an old bottle, guys. See if we can figure out how old it is. There's no way that's just sitting there from that, when that bottle was put there long after it was made. Or long after it was disposed of. Since 1894. It doesn't even say what it is. It just says Philadelphia. So it's some kind of alcohol. It was probably on the label or something. I mean, I think that's an old bottle. You tell me. Like you drinkers, you bad dad people. I'm just kidding. Hey, to each his own, I don't judge. I'm actually due for like a night of drinking. I drink like once every year or two. Just one time. And then I wake up and I'm like, I'm never drinking again. Then I forget how much I'm never drinking again. So I go back and then I'll go out with like somebody, not like get hammered, but you catch like a nice little buzz or something. Enough to get a little hangover. Look at this, you guys. Piles of white sticks. There's that one I was just showing you. Look, see how it's level? They did it. It's perfectly level. Remember when back in the old days? which is just a couple years ago, I used to say, if you can put your beer on it, they did it.
Hey, sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to say something. Sometimes I just feel like cutting in or narrating over myself because, it's like there's two of me. I don't have a split personality, but I have to listen to this dude who's happens to be me when I'm editing. And I kind of, it's really easy to kind of be two people in a sense. Like, so I don't really need trolls. I said it today. I don't know if I'll put it in the video. I'm not there yet, but, I'm my own troll. Oh yeah, I do say it today. I'm my own troll. You know what I mean? Like you can troll me if you want, but you're welcome. Whatever you got to do. But I'm just saying, like, man, I'm pretty critical of myself, and you don't have to. And there's times where I just feel like muting the clips and then maybe narrating from here, but that'd be annoying. Over now.
Look at all the new dirt. Oh, it's like sand and stuff, just piled right out of the back of their place. Can't tell where it comes from. It doesn't come from where they put it. Look at it, it's all over here. You guys, that's all dirt. Everywhere you see is dirt. Just piles of dirt. And it's all in the back. And then, to boot, they told you that they did the dirt. I've never been back up there. Let's do that. Look at that. There's a spot. You could never know. You'd never know. You'd walk by here. No one walks in places like that. They would just never walk in there. You would never, a kid, that would be it, would ever walk in those woods. You guys, because you know, holy shit. Yeah, watch this. Look at that. What the hell? I'm talking about God's poop and hell for some reason. I've got to work on my language and the way I speak. Okay, look at the trident. It never changes for you simple people, okay? For my people, I don't even have to speak. Holy, my God, is this insane? I might not leave here for a little while. Like up here, I might go back like over by the bike and just chill. Because I got all these guys. Every place I've shown you, I got their attention at the bike. They can all see me from, well, you can't see it from here, but they could. You guys, look at this. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. This is too good. If you could stand here and see this, you wouldn't believe it. You got to stand here. Look at this. Just stand here and feel the feelings. Oh my God, you could stay dry under that. All that whistle does, it's not always, I'm not always looking for them to respond. I mean, that'd be nice, but I just do that constantly, whether I'm on the camera or not. It's a constant thing, even if they've never heard me do it before, that just tells them why I'm here. Like, I'm out here for you guys, you know, like, because look at this. This is amazing. This might be one. The coolest little dogman type spots I've ever found. Like just this structure alone is a mind blower. Look at the walkways in here, you guys. This is where he is. This is what they do. He's right here. You know, we're coming up. I'd give anything to chill with him while we deal with bad human. I would give anything to be in here and we could film it from their perspective. What do you do with a video like that? You don't show idiots. You don't show a person that is so dumb, that kind of thing. You can't. They're the ones that will destroy it. Okay? Trident. That's amazing to me that the middle part has a cut on it. They didn't cut anything else, but the middle is cut. Interesting. Remember, just because something has a cut on it doesn't mean it's a person. That's how stupid people are. And it's really frustrating for me. Am I saying they cut it? No, but I'm saying you don't know that they didn't. You know what I mean? You don't know anything. Why are you even speaking? It doesn't make any sense. If you're not involved in this, don't just come in here and then think you can give an opinion on something. You know nothing of what you speak. Go watch 900 videos, and I'll bet you $1,000 that when you're done, you won't have those questions anymore. This is simply amazing to me. Look at this. This is them all sticking out. Look at that. Look for that. So if you're looking into deep forest, look for a bunch of sticks just sticking out. I see it all the time. Look at the X next to it. So should we just keep walking over here real quick? Let's go over. They got a bunch of stuff coming out over there. I want to see what that is. Because I've seen this 3 years ago. In my memory, I have never shown you that. That's incredible right there. You guys, you got to see the X. It's right there. I'm not going to show it to you. That right there is the most unbelievable symmetrical X on this side of it. I would show it to you, but I don't want to walk back in there. Look right there. I'll try to feel gold. The evidence right there is overwhelming. The amount of dirt that's outside that first spot it's impossible. There's no holes and there's just dirt there. Coming in. Just dirt. Giant piles of dirt. Everywhere. That's weird. That was right at that spot I just came from. Why would that bird just make all that noise? There was no bird in there. So he landed at that spot in the last 60 seconds and then made that noise. That's interesting. And it's the first bird I heard. What was that? It's a dog barking.
As a lot of you know, the day I started doing this, I saw them. I saw my first X, saw my first big structures, got my first whistles, barks, responses to the barks. Everything in the world that I have filmed and recorded over 5 years happened to me all in one day, but I've never since duplicated that in one day. And now I have barks that sounds like a real dog, but I go back, there's nothing there.
I want to make sure it's not a distraction. I got to go back. There's some kind of a dog or something back there.
Keep in mind, I'm 17 miles from the closest town and about 8 from the closest person.
I want to be sure it's not them making me not go to here. I've never seen this before here. I have everything on the bike. I mean, everything. My gun, the disturbances. That looks like a footprint right there. There's even a toe. That sounded like kind of like a real dog. Yes, look at the spots inside these little patches. Oh, we got new seats, new disturbances. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Look, it's a wallow. Look at that. It's all clean. It's so freaking quiet in here. You guys, how is a dog barking? There's nobody up here. Nobody. I would have heard you.
You can see clearly that's a footprint in the video. It's amazing. By the way, you couldn't get to where I am unless you were on a motorcycle or a side-by-side. Not for a couple more weeks anyway.
I would have known. There would have to have been a car first. I don't know if that's on the camera or not. It was kind of far, but not that far. Look at this spot. I got a dog barking, 2 barks. The ones I've heard from them go, woof. That one sounded like, it might have been like a German Shepherd or something. Like, let's go take a look at it. Let's go find out. That was enough. How cool was that little freaking opening? You guys, they were in there. Look. Look. I would spend more time here, except that I want to go see what's barking. Look at that, you guys. Okay, I show you that. You guys, I heard barks over here. Look, even to get near here in a car, I would know way before you got here. It just echoes. There's no noise out here. And I got 2 barks. Can you hear them on the video? I don't know. It was kind of distant. I heard it perfectly while I was talking. Look at the signs. Look how lightly They did it. We're finding them everywhere, the designs. No holes anywhere from the ground. You guys, I have 3,000 ground squirrels that live on my ranch where I live. One of them does that. They dig it out just like a groundhog, and there's a pile of dirt there. Something touched that one. I've never seen more dirt in my life. You guys, it goes all the way out. It's a mystery animal if it is, but it's always where they are. Keep that in mind. And now I got 2 barks. What could bark? What wild animal? It's not a coyote, right? They don't bark, do they? And it's rare they're out during the day. I swear to God, I got 2 barks. What do I do? Like, where is that from? What is that? I don't think they were doing it so I would hear it. Look at that, you guys. You'd never know. Look at that. People just walk right by it. And there's a 12-foot creature in there. That's one of the things I wanted people to at least know. Like, look, great. If you're not into this, fine. But don't you want to know that there's a 12-foot monster next to your little 3-year-old beautiful daughter? Or are you just a complete all-around moron? So since they are, we don't tell them. I mean, wait for his, well, I guess we'll have to wait for his daughter to be gone for him to be not stupid. You know what I mean? It's an amazing thing. Am I just being pathetic? Would they touch? No, of course they would not. Never. Look at this. I keep getting it, guys. The designs. Then show me. If this is an animal, you should be able to go in your backyard and show me the same thing. So someone should. And I can only film this. Look. They're dumping it out of like a bag. There's no hole, you see? It's being put there everywhere I go, and sometimes they do designs, like beautiful designs. Look at that. That's not an accident. Did you see the one I filmed last time? It looked like a Bigfoot running. I filmed a couple Bigfoot runnings in the dirt. It's not a mistake. You just gotta open your mind and listen. So I don't have to be so angry when I do my videos. Okay? Now, you see a perfect trident, right? And then of course, there's a leaner one. They can't just leave the trident there. So I just kind of cut through because I've never been in this. It's like a 50-foot wide section that goes forever, right? Look at it. They do everything so they can be everywhere through here. You guys, look at that. What the? That was funny. I was watching the other day. I was like, it was funny to me, kind of. I was watching the video because usually I just yell at myself.
Countless times when I'm standing right next to them, I start talking about like things in my life.
Wow. Up there is pretty cool. I'm not doing it. I've already done a video back there. Get the X and the Aspens. It's really good back there. And they do stuff in there. Not in here, where the crazy structures are. This is where the freight train moved. Let me tell you something, man. That's some crazy stuff when that happened. It's crazy. That's where I was like, I pushed down the same guy. When I called him, I told him I put a bullet between his eyes. The next thing I knew, my face was down on the ground. Just taught me a lesson. He could have killed me and I wouldn't even have known it. This has never, ever been here before. They constantly do more. So how come, here's a good question for you. I'm filming new stuff all the time in the same places that I'm very familiar with. Because, especially this time of year when I don't have a choice because I'm waiting. And these are still great places, let's be honest, but look at that. It's all open right there. It's so blatant. I forgot what I was saying. I'm going to keep it running. There's no way he couldn't know I was here. I've been making all kinds of noise. But I might as well show you where he was. Maybe he's there. You guys, a freight train, okay? He's like a dogman type. I don't know how well you want to know these dudes. Lots of cuts here because I'm right behind the teepee. It's a major campsite. Way up here, but it does get camped at. See the cuts? I don't know if that was put up there after people cut it or before. I have filmed that before. That is not new. And then here's their world. Let's do it quick. This isn't supposed to be a video. I mean, it could be. I like to plan it. Oh yeah. You guys, it's all new. Hey buddy, you in there? I don't want to scare you. Actually, it's the opposite. He got scared, you guys. What the hell was that? He got scared. There's footprints all through here. Disturbances, new structures, and it's getting hot. I have this really hot motorcycle jacket on. I know exactly where his spot is. It's all this, but he sits in the middle of something over here. I know this is fast, and I know it's ADD, but it's gotta be. Remember, this is not my special guys. This is part of it, though. You know what I mean? We have to. This isn't Bigfoot investigations. I investigate the unseen world. Yes, my name is Colorado Bigfoot because I named myself when I didn't know what I was doing yet. I just know I had seen them and found X's and whistles and barks. People barking at me. I didn't know. I've thought about changing my name many times and people say don't do it. I'm like, you're Colorado Bigfoot, you can't change your name? I'm like, I don't care. I missed a spot, I don't know where it is. One day I gotta go back that way. Is it that one? He changed it. It's not the same here anymore. I think it's right there. Let's go slow. I'll definitely go slow for the important spots. This is the top one, right? I think this is it right here. It's different. Look at that, you guys. Don't say, how's it go? Teepee structure. That's a teepee. You see it? Yes, this is incredible. Uh-oh. You can't hear it, just hold on. See, basically, I use my common sense a lot when I tell people not to, but only in this type of thing because I don't have anything else to go on. And it's, does it mean in the eerie or messy, disgusting, just they don't clean up. It's just gross on the ground. It's wet. It's yucky. Does that mean that's one that's not as good here? You know what I mean? It's a very difficult situation. Look at all the freaking sticks he put there. The lighting's really bad, bear with it. It's always bad. Whenever I call them the black and whites, whenever I'm in these places, you can't see half of it on the camera. But damn, can you see that? Look at that. Right in front of the spot, you believe me now? Freight train, that's what I call him. That's his name, Freight Train. He's here. He is somewhere around. I guess I heard like it's them. I can't explain how the noise is, but it's that way and it's far. Not far, but like it's not just right there. It's coming from like 500 yards away. There's footprints. What is that? It's got toes. Is that him or is that a bear? I don't know, a bear. Well, that actually could have been, that could have been, just within a few weeks, a week or so ago. So it might be a small bear because I saw one today. Because these guys tend, as far as I'm concerned, only on rare occasions do you find these footprints across the snow. Believe me, they're 1 in a million, literally. 1 in a million. Here's the thing. Where those sounds are coming from is where I've gotten activity on foot before. like when I'm around them. Like, well, back in there, they do it. This dude, this guy, I'm telling you, he has special abilities because he knew I said I was going to put a bullet between his eyes. I wasn't. I said, I was just being weird. I was in the worst mood, and I said, it's on video, but I lost it on my hard drive broke. But it's on, I took a clip from it, and I sent it to Joanne and Neal. So in There I Am's, probably 2 years, 3 years back, is that video. I would have to ask them or just scroll like this, like, because I've messaged both of them probably 1,000 times each, without exaggeration, over the last 3 years. They were two of my biggest supporters. Now neither one of them. That's why I really need help, guys. I'm still great friends with both of them, but they actually both kind of ran out of money. I'm not laughing, but so it wasn't a relationship thing. Joanne's like, I hope now you're not going to like me, because I was like, Joanne. By the way, hi, Joanne. She's like, because I'm not. I'm like, Joanne, are you kidding? She stepped up when I needed help more than. And that's when Neal's helped me too, but it was like those two, and then everything else was like $1 or $5. You know what I mean? These guys are giving me big money to keep me going. Not, as far as donations go, big money, and totally behind me on everything. So I told you, I was like, Joanne, are you kidding me? And that goes for any one of you that have supported me. I told Gilbert the same thing the other day. Gilbert likes to send me like little bits of money once in a while, and on Messenger, and it's a huge help for me, but I think it's a lot for him, And I was like, he's like, Mark, I can't. He sent me something the other day. He's like, I can't always do this now. And I was like, Gilbert, are you kidding me? I was like, I'm so thankful for the help that you gave me already. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, that person's not helping me anymore, I'm not going to talk to them. Like, I'm not that kind of person, you guys. You got to give me more credit than that. I told you the other day, I think I put that up. I said I will never forget any of you, especially. And it's not all people that some people I'm really good close with in this that they've never given me $1. They might do another skill. They have another skill in this for me, or they're out there giving me only their research, things like that. People that don't want to do YouTube. In fact, I said to David the other night, I said, David, what's kind of cool about me? I'm the only researcher in the world that has great friends that are researchers all around the world, that I have researchers all around the world that only do it for me. Well, I mean, they do it for themselves, but will only show it to me or my group. I'm the only one in the world that has Italy, England, Sweden, Norway, France, Belgium, on and on, Netherlands. And these are great friends of mine. The only one in the world. What are you going to say about that? Nothing. Troll. Just teasing. No one really says anything. I don't see any comments. So I just assume, even if they don't type, I'm kind of like reading their thought, like that one idiot's thoughts, Mark, you have to stop calling people. No, I have to start calling them more. Is what I have to. I'm not going to do that, but look at this. Look at him blocking the entrance into him. All right, that's it. We got to get out of here. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with this monotonous hour-long video again. You guys get him in there, I'll be shocked. Oh, what do we got? Ooh. Oh, these are big. Could it be a person, though? Because I am not far. Well, why would he be back here in the snow, and why would he walk? See, I think he was here while it was all snow, because he would have just walked there. Right? I don't think he would have walked in the snow on purpose. We just don't do that. Even if you have, totally waterproof boots, that's a full-grown, I don't know what that is, you guys. Hold on. They're small, little, tiny footsteps. Really small. It's a person. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Because look how close I am now. That's the place. He walked back here in the snow. Because unless I see toes, their stretches are really long, I don't even look at it. Because I look at it, but that's about it. All those people are sitting there drinking. They're burning their teepee down. And, should I go across to the power lines? Let me show you a couple spots across the street. And he's probably standing right there. They're probably right here. watching these imbecile humans screaming, yelling, cursing, and getting wasted, shitting and peeing in the woods, right? Burning down their teepee, which means something. That's not there for their health, okay? That's there because it had to be there. They're still alive. And, you know, it's just a shame that we're so inconsiderate and so stupid and know nothing. And you know what? Even if they did know it, they wouldn't care. They'd come out here with shotguns and, let's go hunting. I say we get some of them guys. You know what I mean? Like, please do. Please come here, because I'll hunt you. We'll walk 10 feet. Sorry, I get pissed off. I'm like the Indian. Remember that, like the Indian commercial, and he's crying? His tear comes out because the people are such scumbags. Such bottom-feeding waste some people are. Why they're even on this earth, I'll never understand it. Does that mean? I don't care. This person I'm talking about. What a scumbag. Plastic's not biodegradable, you guys.